So today I took one trade, one winner. It was in my plan, and my plan worked out, and I was very patient. So decent day. Um, Yesterday, big rally up, and so the pivots were higher relationship on TPO, on CPR, and also on almost higher relationship, but technically overlapping higher relationship on cams. We also formed a demand yesterday, so that was a bullish signal, and also closed above R1 yesterday. So back to a bullish trend, bullish sentiment. And today's open was inside value area and also inside H3, L3, and inside range. We were also opening inside this high volume node here. So this 75.14 was the lower ledge. The upper ledge was 75.69. And yeah, that's these two levels. So today's plan mainly was to long a value area low in L3 or short value area high in H3, which was also high volume no ledge, which I really liked. So that was a level that I liked. This I also liked, but even if it came down under value area low, I said that I wouldn't mind longing this high volume no ledge or this demand zone from yesterday because I thought it was just a very good level. A very nice level of node zone there. And yesterday, it also bounced off of this 75.14 level and formed a demand while bouncing off that. So I don't know if that was yesterday actually, or yeah, overnight it bounced off of the high volume node ledge level here, off this demand zone. So if it came back down to here, it's pre-market lows also. So I thought that was great confluence with these demand zone and high volume node ledge. So I really like this level. I like this level, and this was also my plan. So it pretty much worked out according to my plan. Market opened up. I was looking to long here, went right through that level, came down into this high volume node ledge and this demand zone here, and then I took a long. And it's going up towards value area high and this opposite edge ledge of the high volume node. So market opens up and it seems pretty bearish. Every pop is getting sold into, and a nice downtrend here. But it comes to 75.14 and then 75.11 demand zone here. And it forms a B shape with some buying imbalances that come in. So POC's at the bottom here, B shape. So I kind of like it. Also, there's a 20 range delta divergence, barely, but a delta divergence nonetheless. So I kind of like it, but because of this previous huge downtrend, pretty much sell off the whole morning until that point, like 5 minute sell off, I guess. I wasn't too comfortable with just entering long on just this. I wanted some more confirmations, and I wanted a bit of a retest and kind of make a higher low before I take long. So I'm kind of waiting for that. It does come back and retest this little B shape here, and then it bounces in. I was like, oh, maybe that was a retest. Maybe I missed it already. But I was like, look, there's not enough confirmations that I really like. There's the B shape, the POC at the lows, delta divergence, and then buying imbalances. But I would really like something more. Maybe like a CVD hidden divergence on a retest, right? And it is retesting, but it's not making a CVD hidden divergence. So I really wanted some more confirmations here. And as this B shape, as it retests this B shape, it forms another B shape with the POC at the lows and starts popping. So if you look on this 2-minute, it retests that B shape and then starts going up, and then forms a 2-minute V shape there too. So I could have entered here, I guess. It would have been a retest, but I just wasn't too comfortable with it. And I wanted something a little bit more. And yeah, especially because it was very volatile today. It was just a lot of kind of back and forth action, quick sell-offs and quick pops. And So it just wasn't that comfortable. But now it comes back into this second B shape that it formed. And then it seems like it's holding it again. And so I'm looking to enter long here. It comes down and back into this B shape. It seems like it's holding delta divergence on the 20 range chart. Buying imbalances come in again. Nothing really on the 2-minute here so far, but it starts forming a delta divergence. So I'm liking that. The 20 range candle ends as a delta divergence. The 2-minute delta divergence also. And I'm really rooting for this to form a CVD hidden divergence, but it doesn't. So B shape initially, buying imbalances come in. Retest the B shape, holds with another B shape. Comes back down, holds that B shape, and now going back up with a delta divergence and buying imbalances here. And here kind of forms a B shape here, and then retests, holds, and goes back up with a delta divergence on 2-minute. So I liked it. I was pretty much ready to go in with the stop below 75.08. And as soon as I got a little bit of a late entry, I got up, entered up here at the 15s here when it started popping. But I could have probably gotten an entry at 13s or 14s. But either way, stop under 08s. And yeah, I thought it was a decent entry, I think. It wasn't the worst one. This could have been a good entry with a stop below here, but I wouldn't fault myself for this entry. It was a 7-point risk, and then my target was initially 3R, which was about 38 here, but I decided to target pre-market highs here because that was a technical level that was near 3R. And yeah, then I would have targeted POC and then high volume node ledger value high here, which both of them hit. So I got nervous here because it kept, well, one, it formed a delta divergence bearish here, but as it keeps breaking highs and then starts pulling back. I do like this delta divergence on the 2-minute, so it seems like buyers are there, but it keeps breaking the highs and then pulling back. And again, breaks highs and then pulls back. And it seems like there's a lot of sellers at 18 here. A bunch of sellers coming in. But as it does, it forms a delta divergence bullish. I was also nervous because it kept wicking up at these highs, and it was going up with falling volume here. So I didn't really like that too much. But I do like this delta divergence on the 20 range. I think it tests one more time, breaks the highs, comes back down. And then I was saying I feel like it's going to tank soon. And it does, but gets immediately bought back up. Forms a delta divergence on the 20 range, forms a delta divergence on the 2-minute with about 30 seconds left here. And I thought about honestly adding another contract here because I thought it was a great entry here with this delta divergences here on the 2-minute and the 20 range and also on the 1-minute. So I thought about it, but at this point it was what, 19 and about 8-point risk, so I didn't want to add another 8 points of risk at this stage. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I was just scared. I don't know. I decided to just keep my one contract and go for my target. But it would have been a good entry because I never came below that. My stop, at this point I moved my stop below here too, under 11. Because if I did enter here, that would have been my stop anyways. And I wouldn't want it to come down and then break this because this is where it's supported previously. So it's the swing lows. Then again, it keeps doing this thing of breaking the highs and then rejecting, but it finally breaks out of this 18 to 20-ish range and finally goes up towards my target. I had my target order at 40, and then, so before that, I see this delta divergence here, a lot of absorption, bearish, CVD hidden divergence going, 20 range delta divergence. So I was kind of nervous, but I said, look, if it doesn't work out, then I'll just take break even. I was about up about 13 points here, and I was ready to take break even if needed. Actually, I have my stop under these swing lows here, under the 18s that we broke above, where previously there was a lot of selling. Because if it breaks down here, I don't think I would like it. I wouldn't like it anymore. So put my stop under there. So I'll get some profit, about 3 points in profit. So like if it's break even, it's break even, and I just let it ride, let it run to my target or break even. And it paid off because buyers came in, pushed price up again, went to 38, and I actually lucked out here because I'm in MES and this is ES, but ES never hit 75.40, but I guess MES did, and so I got out, but ES doesn't hit 75.40 until a little bit later here. Yeah, until there. So, I mean, eventually would have hit, but I don't know what I would have done psychology-wise there. But yeah, great plan, great thesis. And it's running now up to H3 on the opposite side of the high volume node. So, good trade. If I had 2 contracts, maybe I would have held one to POC. If I had 3, maybe I would hold one to there. But overall, I think it was a decent trade and a good start to July.